Hello, hello. Welcome to Verbling. Hi there. I'm Teacher Oakley. Hello. For the next hour here on Verbling, we are going to be learning vocabulary, specifically collocated words, collocations related to movement and motion. Okay, collocations in English refer to words that are often used together in commonly spoken or written phrases. In English being a language of phrases, not really truly words, we have many such collocations. Adjectives that go with nouns, adverb-adjective combinations, verb and preposition combinations, verb and object-noun combinations. Anyway, so we'll be learning vocabulary today, but all kinds of vocabulary, verbs, nouns, adjectives, all used in phrases that we use to talk about motion and movement. Okay, that's the plan. We'll do this by looking at some information, doing a little reading, and having some discussion, and then towards the end of class, we'll try a few exercises to test our understanding and what we remember. Okay, hello, Heidi.
Hello, nice to see you again. For my class, I couldn't unmute and mute enough, so I thought my connection was very bad. But actually, my mouse was.
Your mouse?
Yeah. Then I went to the electronic appliance shop. Then I bought one.
Oh, really? Okay.
I dashed to the appliance shop.
Apparently, yeah, because that was not very long ago. That was only an hour ago or so. Okay.
Ah, very close, so.
Okay. I see. All right. Everything's working?
No, it's very good. Yeah, very right. No need to power.
Great. Okay. Good. All right. Glad to hear that. All right. Also, I need to welcome Sasha. Hey, Sasha.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Okay, I'm good. Hot. It's really hot here, but fine. Anyway, welcome to the class.
Thank you.
And also Mustafa has joined us. Hello, Mustafa.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm just fine, thanks. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I don't know when you talk about temperature. What temperature you mean? Like, in your opinion, it is hot, really hot, because here it's really, really hot. More than you, I think, because
I think
about
it is. Yeah.
49, 50.
49. That's obscene. That's insane. That's crazy. I can't even talk about that. That's just crazy. No, it's not that high here. Subtract about. Well, at 8 o'clock this morning, it was 8 in the morning. It was already 36. Now I don't know. It's probably 38, 39. It's 38 to 40. Yeah, it depends on the humidity as well. But you know, that's just crazy. I'd just curl up and die if it was 49. I'd give up. Crawl inside my refrigerator, maybe.
Like, we have an example here. Like the people say, if you put an egg, on a fresh egg outside, it would be like sprinkled and something like.
Yeah, in English we can say you can fry an egg on the sidewalk is a common expression to say it's really, really hot. You could fry an egg on the sidewalk. It's so hot. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's not that hot, but it is humid here, though. Sasha has a point. It's hot and it's humid because it's the start of rainy season, so the humidity just builds and builds all day long. And if we're lucky, there's a rainstorm around sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're lucky. Okay, I also want to welcome Ibek to the class. Hello, Ibek. Good to see you.
Hello.
Hey. Okay, let's get to our topic of the day. All right. We're going to talk about collocations that have to do with movement and speed. All right. I'm going to do a screen share, and I'm going to talk to you guys about these words and maybe have you form sentences with this first set of words, which are synonyms for fast. But really, when we talk about fast, there's really two things we're talking about. Fast like speed, miles per hour, kilometers per hour, like that, or fast like over a short period of time. So we're actually talking about really distance and time here. Some of these we're talking about speed of time, on some we're talking about speed and how far can you go in a short period of time. All right, speaking of which, Heidi, first one, fast. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fast car, fast train, fast lane, fast computer. Here's some common collocations. Fast pace. All right. So when we're talking about these collocations, we're talking about speed, distance, how fast you go. Can you give me a sentence using the adjective fast?
My car is faster than yours.
Okay, faster. Great. Fast is very commonly used as a comparative adjective to compare two things.
Train.
So,
We use the rapid train, even a fast train.
do you? Do you? Rapid train, really?
Yeah, it's common, I think.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe for Brits or maybe, I don't know, other people. But being an American, rapid train is, first of all, we don't really have really fast trains in America anyway, but rapid train is almost like an oxymoron. I've never heard that before, honestly. But that doesn't mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. Maybe it's used in other places. Maybe I'm just not used to it. But fast train, I've definitely heard. Take a fast train to Washington or whatever. Life in the fast lane. Well, okay, more idiomatic. Heidi, what is life in the fast lane refer to?
Lane. I'm tired, so I get diverged to the from the fast lane.
Not exactly. We have. I mean, an idiomatic, abstract. Definitely, it's an idiom. Life in the fast lane. These people living in the fast lane.
There are several lanes.
Right, right. But I mean, as an idiomatic meaning, with life, co-located with life. Life in the fast lane. Life in the slow lane.
Slow lane.
Yeah, we use that too. Life in the slow lane. Have you ever heard that before?
No.
No.
I know fast food and slow food.
Well, yeah, okay. Fast food obviously is not only a collocation, so actually a word, a compound noun. Okay, fast lane. Anybody out there might have heard the 70s and 80s rock band The Eagles had a hit song, Life in the Fast Lane, as a matter of fact, because they partied too much and they used drugs and drank and stayed up all night long and spent money like there's no tomorrow, spending a lot of money, not saving, not investing, not relaxing, living hard and fast. Live fast. Okay, well, there you go. The whole concept of not relaxing. Life in the slow lane. You live on a farm in the country, and for entertainment, you read a book in your rocking chair on the porch on a very quiet evening. Okay. Slow lane, fast lane, kind of. All right. There you go. Okay, before we continue, let me quickly welcome Ken. Hey there, Ken.
Yes, hello. How are
Hi.
you?
Welcome to the class. I'm sure you know that song, right? Life in the Fast Lane.
Yeah. Third song of the Hotel California.
He knows which track even. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Sure to make you lose your mind. Life in the fast lane. Yeah, that's it. All right. As opposed to the next one, Sasha. Quick. A quick look. A quick glance. Quick answer. Quick lunch. Okay. When we use quick, we're usually referring to time. Okay. Can you form a sentence using quick?
Yeah. Quick. I made a quick move when bee stung me.
Okay. I guess. Yeah. All right. Fast is in fast time. Okay. Sure, that would work. All right. So there's another example. We had a quick glance at the menu. I think I'll have a quick shower before going out. Those would be very, very common with quick. Something you're going to do faster than normal. Quick shower, quick lunch, a quick answer. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. If I ask for a quick answer, it means I want a response in a short period of time, right? Okay, Mustafa, wrap it.
Rapid growth. So decline, change, progress, increase, movement.
Mm-hmm. So there you go. Think about this. These change, decline, growth, progress, things that take time. If they take time quickly, we say they're rapid. So we don't often use rapid the same way we do fast. Can you use rapid in a sentence
Mm.
as an adjective?
Mm, mm, the military, the military did a rapid movement toward the enemy colony.
Well, again, well,
What?
rapid movement. Okay, what was the verb you used? Made rapid movements. Okay.
Did I said did?
Did rapid moves. Well, I think made. You make a
Maybe.
movement, make a move. Okay. And of course it would be very common to use rapidly, the adverb. They moved rapidly. Okay. In that kind of a scenario.
Can I
Yeah.
say like? Can I say another sentence like my English increased rapidly, or improved rapidly?
Improved rapidly? Yes. Improve is something that would be more common. Something that normally you associate with taking time. An improvement is something that happens over time. So that would be very commonly co-located with rapid. Make sure you're pronouncing the P as well, Mustafa. You don't want to say rapid with a B. That's something else.
Rapid.
Rapid is a disease that animals get. Makes them crazy. Hydrophobia. Okay, one more thing, Mustafa. What are rapids with an S as a noun? Do you know what rapids are?
Like a curve of river,
Rapids.
or a cliff of river.
It has to do with water. A river where the water is moving very rapidly, and there's lots of white water. For example, kayakers like to go through the rapids where there's rocks and waterfalls and lots of white water. Those are rapids. The water's moving very quickly is the idea. It's not calm. There's waves and white water and all of that. Rapids. we had a not important, but I had somebody on my soccer team, my football team, when I was in high school. His nickname was Rapid. You can imagine why. Okay, we have been joined by Roberto. Let me give a quick shout out to Roberto. Hello, Roberto.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you today?
Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing okay, thank you. Okay, let's move on to the next one here. Ibex, Speedy.
Speedy. Do I need
Speedy.
to read?
Sure. Often.
Speedy recovery, speedy conclusion, speedy response, speedy access.
Okay. Speedy, obviously, fast, fast, fast. Can you use speedy in a sentence for me as an example?
For example, defense military showed their speedy readiness.
Okay. All right. Speedy readiness. I don't know about that because the word readiness. All right, it's a noun, but speedy readiness. Okay. The word readiness by itself, of course, means that you're able to get ready quickly and effectively. So it's a little strange there, I think. For me, that's just a little odd, slightly redundant. Let's look at some of the examples here. These are very common. She made a speedy recovery after her operation. Okay, that would be really common, I think. Okay. The new web pages provide speedy access to airline and train timetables. Okay.
So we need to put a verb here after these words.
No, and access, that's a noun. No, it's an adjective, so it's going to modify a noun. Recovery is a noun. And notice that what may help you is that most of these, you may notice that most of these words are abstract, kind of abstract. A recovery, a conclusion, a response, an access. More likely to go with that type of a word. Collocated.
But we couldn't use readiness here with this.
Sounds
speedy.
strange to me. Okay. They showed great readiness, which means that they can get ready very speedily. They're able to get ready very quickly. You know, readiness has an element of being fast anyway, not wasting time. So it doesn't, you know, it's a little bit redundant. Okay, moving on. Well, actually, before we move on, let me welcome, all right, I may need some help pronouncing your name. Esanali?
Hi, I'm Esanali.
Okay, Esanali. So that was pretty much right.
Yeah.
Okay, terrific,
Yes.
Great. Welcome to the class.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Where are you from, Esanali?
I'm from Iran.
Okay, great. Well, welcome to the class. I'm gonna come around and talk to you again in just a minute. So hang on.
Okay.
First, let me talk to Ken about Swift. Okay. Swift what?
Swift action, response, reaction, recovery.
Okay. Swift meaning more swift as far as time. Not much time. Okay. Can you use swift in a sentence for me?
Swift advance of globalization is happening now.
Okay. A swift advance of globalization.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Swift, yeah, that sounds okay to me. A fast advance, a rapid event. Might say advance with rapid too. You see, you got these words like decline, change, movement. A rapid advance actually sounds a little better, but swift is okay. Swift transfer, yeah, transfer of money. Yeah, well, okay, Google translates these words equally. Well, yeah, that's because they're synonyms. They never claim to be anything else. They are all synonyms of fast, but we're looking at them from the idea of collocations. What word do we usually put together with other words is the idea. We tend to use certain phrases, so that's why we're looking at it in a different way. They are. Actually, they are all the same. They're all synonyms, very much so, with very, very similar meanings. Another one that Swift collocates with, but in a more colloquial, actually kind of, I guess, humorous way. A swift kick, but only in a funny way. In a colloquial expression, he needs a swift kick in the butt in order to get him started. He doesn't like to start his projects. What he needs is a good swift kick in the butt. So you might hear a swift kick. What he needs is a good swift kick. But it's used in a, I guess, humorous, colloquial way. Anyway. Okay. Well, come on. Continuing. All right. And once again, we've had another student join us while we were talking. Heber, hello. Welcome to the class.
Hello, teacher. Thank you.
Hello, hello. Okay. Looking at the next one here, Roberto. Prompt.
Okay. Prompt. Payment, reply, response. A prompt payment is necessary to save the company.
Okay, perfect. All right. Prompt payment of bills is a good idea. All right. Yeah, it's very common with prompt. I was happy that my letter received such a prompt reply. We like to use prompt. Fast is kind of formal and often used in business mail, and things of that sort. Your prompt reply would be appreciated. All right. Yeah, okay, this one is more formal. Definitely how we like to say fast when we're doing business, when we're being very formal in business. So, okay, Roberto, very good. That works. All right. Moving on. Okay. Asanale. Asanale? Let's talk about brisk. Asanale, are you there?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, don't be sorry.
Brisk walk.
Oops, lost connection a little bit there. Asanale, are you still there?
Sorry, the internet is not very good here.
Yeah. Okay.
Here.
Can you use this? Can you try to use a sentence with brisk?
Sorry.
Can you try to make your own sentence using the adjective brisk? No. Okay. All right. Brisk. All right. It's definitely not used very often in English. However, a brisk walk is a very common collocation, or brisk pace is pretty common. Okay, they did a pretty brisk business. They're doing a lot of business, lots of customers coming in and out. Brisk efficiency, okay, yeah, I've heard that, not very common. Brisk walk is by far the most common. We had a brisk walk before lunch. fast. There's an element of fast, of refreshing. She does everything with brisk efficiency. Okay, there's an element of wasting no time, wasting no extra effort, just very efficiently, methodically doing something, which makes it fast. Okay, a brisk walk. You don't stop and talk to anybody. You don't stop and get an ice cream cone. You walk more or less quickly. You walk somewhere and back, and you don't waste any effort doing anything else. Basically, the idea. All right, Hasty, Hébert. Hasty, Hébert. Hébert?
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Okay.
Well, please don't take decision. Please don't take hasty decision because you can fail.
Okay. Well, you got a good collocation except for the verb with decision. You make a hasty decision, or don't make a hasty decision. Yeah. Okay, you make a decision, but
All right, thank you.
sure. And all right, hasty and decision go together very well, like bread and butter. Definitely very common. He made a hasty exit, and another one came to it. He made a hasty conclusion and then made a hasty decision. Yeah, those are very, very common. We should not make a hasty decision. All right. He made a hasty exit when he saw his wife enter the room. All right. Yeah, those are very common collocations. Okay, a couple speed related. Let me welcome Nader to the class. Hello, Nader. How are you? Nader, hello, hello. Hi. Here's a couple collocations with speed. A car has a top speed. All right, top speed. Oh, geez, almost top speed. I don't know, almost a compound noun. It's so commonly together. A top speed, how the fastest that it will go is the top speed. Breakneck speed, meaning very, very fast, fast enough so you could get injured. Breakneck speed. Often with driving a car, but it could be actually anything. Riding a bicycle, running at breakneck speed down the mountain. In other words, you're hiking and you run down the mountain, you could break your neck. Really. Okay. All right. Let's talk about, we talked about speed, let's talk about slow. We talked about fast, let's go slow. Heidi, back to you. Can you just read the sentence and we'll talk about it?
It was fascinating to see the winning goal again in slow motion.
Okay. Sure you know what slow motion is.
Yeah.
Used at sports,
Mm-hmm.
watching sports on TV. They love to show things in slow motion.
Even sumo wrestling.
Yeah. Basically, you can see slow motion in any sport.
Sumo wrestling judgment is very difficult sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You may hear a person say, "Oh, I feel like I'm moving in slow motion today."
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be common as well. Okay. Moving on, Sasha. How about this next sentence?
We were stuck in slow-moving traffic for an hour on our way to the airport.
Right. We definitely use this phrase, slow-moving traffic, but we don't say fast-moving traffic. We don't say the opposite. What would we use, Sasha, for instead of fast-moving traffic? Is there any?
An open one?
Uh,
Maybe rapid.
maybe rapid. Maybe Speedy. Not- yeah. You might say the traffic is moving briskly with the adverb as well. Briskly moving traffic. Yes.
Briskly and brisk. Is it relevant to vivid and vividly?
Not really. Brisk, again, synonym of fast, but there's an element of the idea of with no wasted effort. So, like traffic, everything's got to be going smoothly and perfectly for the traffic to move very fast. So it makes sense to use briskly, efficiently. Otherwise, it wouldn't be going fast. So it makes sense. Okay. Anyway.
About traffic, the more common use briskly. Yes.
Well, I think it's common to say the traffic was moving briskly. If you're going to use an adverb, that won't work. I think I've said before you can't. It's not normal to say fast-moving traffic, but I guess it is. I've heard that before. I should retract that statement. I've definitely heard fast-moving traffic. I've heard it before, like, I don't want my children playing near the road. There's too much fast-moving traffic on that road. So I've heard it referred to in that way. So when I think about it, I guess that's fairly normal. Okay, Mustafa, how about this next sentence?
What is it like? After the accident, the traffic slowed to a crawl and then finally came to a standstill.
Okay, the whole phrase here. Slowed to a crawl. Yeah. Yeah.
It becomes too slow.
Yeah, and you could say this about other more abstract things, not just dynamic actions, but business, pardon me, business slowed to a crawl would be fairly normal. Orders slowed to a crawl. Okay, we didn't get any new orders. They slowed to a crawl. That would be very, very common. Came to a standstill, stopped. Usually when we use this word standstill, we're stopped because we have no choice but be stopped. It's not really voluntary. Okay, the policeman held traffic to a standstill. Well, you're in traffic. It's obviously not a choice for you to stop, really. Ibek, how about this next sentence?
He always does everything in an unhurried manner. He always...
Yeah. Well, okay, slow, as it says, implies slight criticism. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. It depends on the situation, if it's really critical or not. If it's unhurried, it means there's another implication. It also implies that he's not worried. So it's criticism if he should be worried, if he should be stressed, if he should be hurrying up, then it's obviously a criticism. But it could be even a compliment. He's not stressed out. He has an unhurried manner. He doesn't try to push and rush through things. I think that could be either a compliment or a critique, actually.
He doesn't hasty, yeah? Probably.
He's not hasty.
He is not hasty.
Yeah, he doesn't act hastily. That's right. Yeah, exactly. So that could be a compliment. When somebody's hasty, there's definitely an implication that that's negative. He goes too fast. Yeah. Okay. Ken, how about the next one here, please?
We got up late, had a leisurely breakfast, done in a relaxed way without hurrying.
Okay.
Mhm.
Definitely. Okay. Leisurely here has ly, but it's an adjective. All right. Yep. It's what I like to do Sunday morning. Have a nice leisurely breakfast, relaxed. You're in no hurry. What else can you have a leisurely what do you think, Ken?
Leisurely vacation.
Sure. All right. Leisurely vacation. You can have a leisurely walk through the park,
Mhm.
a leisurely stroll. Sure. You can have a leisurely afternoon.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Very good. Okay. Leisurely, by the way, is a good thing. Definitely. Relaxing, good thing. Roberto, what about this next one?
Okay, I'm trying to learn the violin, but my progress is painfully slow.
All right. Is this positive or negative?
Negative, negative.
Definitely negative. All right. Painfully slow. Yes. In fact, this this adjective painfully it's always negative, and we can use it co-located with other words. Painfully slow, just one of them. We would never say painfully fast. It means it hates us. I mean, it means we hate it. It's really bothering us, like causing us pain. You could say I hate the neighbor's kid. He's painfully stupid, or he's painfully obnoxious, or he's painfully loud. You could say a lot of things, but definitely negative, definitely critique. Okay. Changes in speed, movement, direction. All right, let's take a look at some of these. Asamali. Asanali. Are you there still? Are you still with us? Yes.
As it left the city, the train gathered, picked up speed, and headed north.
Okay. We use gathered speed or picked up speed. Picked up speed, more informal, more common, really. Okay, if it picked up speed, what did it do? What does that mean? Asanali, are you there?
Increase the speed.
Increased with a T sound. Increased speed.
Yes, I'm here.
Over time.
Increase the speed.
Yep, that's correct. Increased speed over time. All right. Sure. That's it. Oh, okay. Next, Hébert.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah.
We took a shortcut through an
As we left the city, the train gathered, picked up city, and headed north. We looked.
What? Okay.
uh,
Where are you? All right. Okay. Try that one more time, Hébert. Sorry. Hébert?
Harvard arriving. I'm not sure.
We took a shortcut.
Uh-huh. All right. We took we took a shortcut through a narrow side street and saved ourselves a 15 minutes walk.
Okay. Okay, a shortcut. What does that mean? What are you saying?
Shortcut is choose a short way.
A shorter way. That's it.
Uh-huh.
That's it. So you will take less time, probably. Take a shortcut. What's the opposite of take a shortcut? Do we take a long cut?
Yeah.
No. Kind of a trick question. If you take a shortcut, yeah, you go to shorter distance. What if you voluntarily decide that you want to go the long way? In that case, in English, we might often say, we took the scenic route. We're going to take the scenic route. Take the scenic
Could
route.
you take it, please, teacher?
Yes, I did in the Verbling chat box. Take the scenic route. Okay, so we're going to take our time. We're going to go the longer way. We're going to spend extra time traveling so that we could see the scenery or whatever our motivation is, spend extra time talking, what have you. That's if we volunteer, if we decide we want to spend more time traveling. When we don't volunteer, well, then we run into the next one here. Okay, Heidi, back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about read this one here?
I can't see the first one. Okay, yeah. Several roads were closed, so we had to take the detour a different way. Oh. Take a detour.
Now here's a case where the collocation of the verb. This is very strange. This almost never happens.
Yeah.
That you can use either make or take with this object noun. This is rare, but yes, you can make a detour or you can take a detour. Either way.
Because it can so take another straight direction.
That's right. You have to go a different direction, not the direction that you chose to take. Okay. So if you take the scenic route, you're choosing to do that. You want to do that. But if you have to make a detour, you're going a direction you would have originally preferred not to. Okay. Sasha, read the next one.
I lost my balance and fell off my bike.
Okay. If you lose your balance, you lose your up and down. Yeah. Fall over. Have you ever lost your balance, Sasha?
Yes, many times.
Of course. When we learn to walk, all of us did.
Yes, and ride bicycles as well.
Right? Snowboard, skiing, things of that nature. Yeah. Okay. As opposed to the next one, slightly different. Mustafa, can you read this next one?
Okay, teacher. I lost my footing and fell down the bank into the river.
Aha. What does that mean? I lost my footing. How is that?
I lost my control.
Okay. Well, you lose your balance, you tilt too much to one side or the other and you fall over. If you lose your footing, the ground underneath you, maybe your feet will slip, maybe it's slippery, maybe a piece of the earth underneath your foot gives away and a rock falls down into the river so your foot slips out. Okay, it could be any number of things, but your feet don't stay on the ground. Maybe the ground moves.
Like slipping, right?
Yeah, I slipped and fell down the bank into the river. Yeah, it would mean the same thing. We often use it for, when we're talking about walking on something.
Like a banana, maybe.
Yeah, well, like a banana. Yeah, okay. For example. Yeah, all right. Good enough. Okay. There you go. Ibek's gone. Okay, Ken, next one.
Okay. I try to steer the conversation away from the terrible exam results.
Yeah, okay. You steer a conversation. What are you trying to do when you're steering a conversation?
Maybe avoid or change the conversation.
Change the conversation. Yeah. You might try to steer the conversation away from something, but you might try to steer the conversation towards something. I was talking to my customer and I kept trying to steer the conversation toward our inventory of new products, you know, whatever. Okay. Yes, you're trying to direct or change the conversation. Yeah, either way. Yeah, that's the idea. Okie doke. Roberto.
Teacher,
Yes.
just can I ask you a question like about
Sure.
the last one?
Uh-huh.
My sentence, sorry. My sentence like and fell down the band like on the back side of the band, down the band. I didn't understand clearly.
Well,
Down the band.
the bank is the earth on the side of the river. And it's
Down and down. What's in here? Like fell down, like
well,
on
it has
my
to be
face.
well, it has to be down. No, fell down. You can just fall down onto the floor. You're actually physically going down, but really it has dual meanings in this sentence because you're falling down, your body or is getting closer to the ground, but the bank of the river is always slanted. There's always a vertical. It has to be because water, obviously, raw water runs downhill. So the sides of the river, you're falling down, and it says into the river. So really, there's two meanings. He fell down. You can fall down on a flat surface, but he fell down into the river. A riverbank, okay, is like a 45-degree angle. I don't know. It could be 90 degrees, but there's going to be up and down. Right?
Okay, thank you.
So two meanings here, really. But you can fall down where you're standing right now. You know, just fall on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Roberto.
She took a few steps toward the bus, then changed her mind and decided not to go after all.
Okay, fine. This is very physically taking a few steps. Roberto, you can also use this abstractly. Can you think of a way to use it abstractly? Like, oh, let's say you want to prevent your company from going bankrupt.
I took a few steps to save the company.
There you go. All right. You did a few things in order. You have to do one and then the other and then the other. You take steps. Exactly. I had to take some steps to save the company. Great. Perfect. Absolutely. All right. Esinali. Esinali, are you there? No? Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I turned my bike upside down and tried to repair it.
Okay. So if your bike is upside down, what is up in the air? Upside down. Your legs. Very funny. If you're on the bike, your legs would be in the air. That's very true. Okay. All right. Okay. If you turn your bike upside down, of course, the tires or wheels are up in the air. And the handlebars and the seat are down on the floor, on the ground. Right? Upside down. Invert. Okay.
Does it have another meaning, teacher?
No, but it can be used abstractly. When my girlfriend left me, she turned my whole world upside down. Okay. Or the police searched the apartment and they turned the whole place upside down, looking for the murder weapon.
Okay.
Okay. That's also common. When people search a place and basically wreck it, destroy it, they turned it upside down, searching for the weapon, like that. So yeah, actually, it does have a couple other kinds of uses. Yeah. Okay. Hey Bear, last one here.
Okay. One of the package I posted when I was trying, I never arrived, got lost.
Okay. Went astray, got lost. Yeah, okay. Once again, something can physically get lost, but okay, this would be more British. Americans wouldn't. Something goes astray, something that actually has a brain. I guess a sheep. One of my sheep went astray and got lost in the forest. Okay. He went the wrong way, to go astray. We also use this very abstractly. Her teenage son went astray and ended up in jail. So that would be maybe even more common, I think, to use it more abstractly. Okay. Let's see if we can zip through some exercises here. Heidi, back to you. Which would be the best co-location? Speedy, fast, quick. You're given 3 choices.
Speedy, fast, blank, receive. She was okay. Quick.
Quick glance. Yes. Very good. Yes, and I just used another one. Let's zip through. I did it without even using it, but very much related to today's lesson. Let's zip through some exercises. Go through quickly. Yeah, I didn't even realize I did that. Totally unconscious. But yeah, very much exactly related to today's lesson. I did say that, didn't I? Yes, a quick glance. Okay, very, very good. So look fast in time. All right, great. Sasha, number 2.
If you come to a hasty decision, it may well be the wrong one.
Very good. Now, hasty means you do it fast and it's too fast. There's an inference it's too fast. We can use prompt with decision, but what would that mean, Sasha? Came to a prompt decision.
Prompt without postpone it,
right.
Quickly, right
timely.
after. Yes, that timely. Yes.
Okay. So if you come to a prompt decision, it may well be appreciated. It's usually appreciated that you're on time. Okay. A brisk decision, okay, means that you do it efficiently. There's an inference there. But brisk decision doesn't really, I've never really heard that together. It's an extremely weak collocation. Hasty decision, prompt decision, these are very, very strong collocations. They often go together. Okay, Mustafa, number 3.
Okay. I marked my email as urgent, so I hope I get a rapid response.
Okay. Well, when we're talking about mail, again, prompt is often used for business. It's more formal, very, very often used with response. Brisk response, again, that one doesn't really work. Prompt response, rapid response is okay. Quick response is okay. Swift response is okay. Rapid response is okay, but it's a little
Prompt
not very
more
strong.
formal.
Prompt is more formal. Prompt is more of a strong collocation. It's practically a templated response in a business email. I appreciate your prompt response. Or, yeah.
How about the Beres? Like,
That's just weird. I've never heard that before in my life. I mean, I would
because-
understand it.
yeah.
And now, you know, we're talking collocations. I would understand it, but if you were speaking it and you said it, it would take me a second to register what you're saying. I would have to actually think about it because I'd never heard it before.
Because teacher, I told you that I say that because you know what, like I recorded my notes like for say the breast cues with business also. So
Okay. Right, I see. Right, and these collocations are all about that. It's not that you won't, some of, you know, if it's not a normal collocation, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it, frankly, a native speaker might have a hard time recognizing it if they heard it. What? They're just not what they're used to. Okay, next one, number 4, Ibec is gone. Ken, number 4.
The missile attacks provoked a fast, swift, hasty reaction from the other side. Hasty reaction. Swift reaction.
I would say the strongest collocation is swift.
Okay.
Fast is possible, nothing wrong with it. Just swift reaction is a very strong collocation. Those words go together like bread and butter. Night and day, swift reaction. It's almost, you know, it's very strong. A hasty reaction is also possible, and it could, but it would change the meaning of the sentence. It would imply that the reaction was probably not wise. It was thought about it was not thought about carefully enough. So a hasty reaction, it's implied that it's negative. Probably not good. Roberto, number 5.
There has been a rapid increase in the number of tourists visiting the city.
Yes. By far the strong collocation. A rapid increase. Yeah. Yeah, the other ones, again, they'd be understood, but I've really never heard anybody say them. Okay, very good. Esenale, number 6. Yeah, yes, Nader, you can use passive or active in the sentence. Really doesn't matter. Yeah. Be perfectly normal. Esenale, are you there? Okay. Hey, Bear, you've only got a minute or two left.
Number 6 or number 5?
Number 6.
All right. Luke has a passion for fast cars.
Fast cars. Okay. Passion, not patient. Passion. For fast cars. Okay. Fast cars and maybe fast women. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, there's another collocation. Fast women. Okay. Women that like to move fast in their relationship. Physically. Okay. Well, that's all I'm saying. Okay, Heidi, number 7.
I'm glad to say that business has been very brisk all morning.
Okay. And it's basically, that phrase is how it's used. Business has been brisk. Yeah, definitely that's the collocation and in this type of a way, phrased in this way, not brisk business. We don't normally say it as an adjective noun combination, but more in this sort of a phrase usually. Okay, very good. And the last one before we go, Sasha.
I think I'd better bring the meeting to a speedy conclusion now,
Very good.
as we are running out of time.
And yes, we have run out of time, so I need to bring the class to a speedy conclusion. Thank you all very much for coming. See you next time here on Verbling. Take care, and bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye.